Hi there, my name is Marta Deptula. I have just recently become a maker. My host site is Newark Museum. I am a sophomore at Virginia Wesleyan College. My major is computer science and art. And behind me I will show you how to use Visual Basic and how to play a cool game called Rock, Paper, Scissors that I just recreated. So this is Visual Basic. When you open up to the regular page, this will be the first thing that you see, and it's a form. And when you double click the form, there is already a coding that you use for Visual Basic. So the first thing we need to do is start by making a bunch of different buttons or labels in order to create a form. So I'm going to fast forward just a little bit. I already decorated the form. Here are the rock, paper, and scissors images. Instead of having them picture box 1, picture box 2, picture box 3, I just named them after each other. So this is the rock picture box, this is the paper picture box, and so on and so forth. I also long label for the winner label, so we'll find out who the winner or the loser is on this label. And these images are going to show up on these picture boxes once we do the coding. So once our form is done, we can double click and it brings us to coding. A couple codes that I already have up are the option codes. I put option strict on, option infer off, and option explicit on. I also put determine game because we're going to create a random generator to create different types of choices that the computer is going to have. So the way I created this game is that you are able to click the rock, paper, or scissors button. Your selection will be placed up here in the player picture box, and the computer choice will be in the computer picture box. And therefore, the generator is going to determine if there's a winner or a loser. So there's a code for that. Since the computer has 3 choices that they can make, either rock, paper, scissors, then there's going to be 3 select cases, which I already put in. We're going to click the rock, and it shows if the computer chooses rock, it's going to be a tie. If the computer chooses paper, it's going to be that the computer wins, and that if the scissors gets chosen, then the player wins because rock breaks scissors. So that's what's going to show up, and you need to do that for all 3 pictures. So the paper picture box and the scissors picture box will also have their own coding, which is seen here. It almost looks exactly the same, except the winner label just gets changed. And here too, you can see. So now that we have the code for all 3 picture boxes, we can actually start debugging the program, which is running it. Moment of truth, we go to debug, start debugging. Here's our program. I'm going to click the button, and it says computer wins because paper covers rock. It says computer wins again. The player wins. So as you can see, the program is working, and then we could press exit and it closes. So if you need more help about Visual Basic, there is a tutorial book where you could get the coding. I actually redesigned my rock, paper, scissors, and I added Lizard and Spock, if you've ever watched The Big Bang Theory. So here is my creation. So this is my rock, paper, scissors, lizard, Spock game. I've added 2 more columns. I've added the lizard and the Spock, which is a lot more coding. I've also added amount of ties, my wins, and the computer wins, and these are the amount of times that I choose the buttons and how many times the computer chooses them. So I'll just let you look at my form. My code is a little bit more intricate. There had to be 5 different cases, as you can see. So here we're going to run the program to see if it works. Here's my program. And it works. It's pretty cool. It counts the amount of clicks that I have too. No ties yet. Alright, and we can exit. And that's it. So thank you for your time. I'm glad I got to show you guys how I created rock, paper, scissors out of the tutorial and how I managed to make it my own by adding lizards and Spock and a lot more coding. So I'm glad that you guys got to see my work. Thank you.